Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky. I am a living Christ. Today I should like to describe to you Christ consciousness to all suffering Satanists. To put this into simple terms that even a child could understand, Christ consciousness is living in truth, the non-dualistic energy of what is. It is the perceptions which arise from the balance of the subconscious mind and the satanically programmed dualistic consciousness, the intellect that creates truth. As a newborn infant, you were immediately thrust into the hell of living in an artificial world of dualistic conditioned thought that was transferred unto you by your primarily intellectually conditioned parents. That was your introduction into the satanic, dualistic split that intellectually formed intellect. And you were sent to school where social mind control techniques were applied to you, which continued on with you for the rest of your life. You are all mind-controlled satanic slaves and citizens, and your conditioning is continued via government and religions, fortified and reinforced by satanic corporate-owned media. That's where you get your view of the world. It's a fiction. What is happening in the Middle East isn't happening to you while you're sitting in the comfort of your own home, watching a screen, which is conditioning you, creating a false reality. And you believe that. And it becomes your world. You are all mind-controlled people. You've sold your souls. Most of you, all that you know is a world of conditioned fictions. That's very plain. But you'll be hard put to admit that to yourself. For your ego, your satanic ego, does not want to be exposed. And it fears the truth. It fears this living Christ who only speaks truth. Show me on the screen where there has been valid rebuttals to anything that I have said in these 25 years. Yet, you as a class, as a mass, still hold to your satanic conditioning, and you will fight for it to the death. The world of intellectual consciousness is a fiction, an illusion, not real. It's just theory, intellectual theory. It is only when the idea is transferred back to the subconscious mind where action can then make it whole and it becomes real. That is reality, but it is not truth. However, until one regains their spiritual balance between the subconscious and the conscious intellect, mind, it shall remain an unholy act, a contradiction, which is sin. Oh, you bandy about words, but you don't understand the spirit of those words. You settle for the letter of the word. You follow false leaders, leaders of corporations called countries, priests, ministers of false religions based in intellectualism. And you, almost to a man and woman, reject truth, which is all that is. That occurs when you rise above your perception, your connection, your resonance with truth. When you rise above the hellish, opposing, confusing, fictional intellect and resonates with non-dualistic truth that is called awareness. I have just described to you the world of hell. You call it civilized. I call it mind control, fiction. Now, who's crazy? Who's odd? Who's weird? Wake the hell up and take back control over your lives. You're facing a financial collapse designed to strip you of your energy, your money, in the hands of Satanists who can then rule the world. Think about that. If that's what you want, go right ahead living the way you're living. If not, start boycotting. Start taking back your money, which supports satanic institutions like government and religion. Thank you for listening.